Texas Footwork is really about bringing families together through fitness. We want generally the mom, the dad, the sister, the brother to be able to reach their goals, as well as make sure that they're putting their best effort forward as far as fitness and health. It's a huge disparity as far as, training and being in condition. So we want to make sure on all aspects of life that we're helping the family overall be better.
Mm-hmm. What difference does it make to have the family involved as opposed to just the one athlete in the family, or the father works out and nobody else does? What difference does it make to have everyone involved?
Because when the parent can influence and set the example for the younger child, it makes it that much better. They know what they're going through, they know they're in it together. It's more of a partnership as opposed to, hey, I'm just pouring money into my son or my daughter's dream, that type of thing. So usually when the whole family is involved, things turn out a whole lot better. The kids are more motivated because they see their mom and their dad trying to be active, trying to be healthy. So it really makes a big difference.
What are some of the differences in working a whole family group out? Because like you say, you've got a 17-year-old, elite athlete versus a 40-year-old mom maybe, or a 50-year-old dad.
So that's where our partnerships come in play. So Alpha Flex Boxing and Fitness, they'll take the mom and dad and they'll sit there, and John works with them. He does a great job making sure getting them to their fitness goals. And then on the flip side of that, me and Paul will work with the kids hand in hand, one-on-one, or maybe in a group session to try to make sure we maximize that athlete's time in the 55-minute period that we have.
Mm-hmm. You've worked with a lot of elite athletes, and you've seen people at the height of their abilities. Mm-hmm. What can the average Joe like me learn from how the elite ones work out?
Drive. This particular gym is for that guy who's not concerned about how he looks or what else is going on around him. He really drills in and he focuses and he wants to be better. Most of the kids that I've had here, Derek King, Hunter Hagdorn, Patrick Taylor, Shea Wu, all of those guys that are local guys in and around here, those are guys that, hey man, they ask, can you close the gym down? Can you give me a session to where I could really focus on my craft? And those guys are actually preparing for the draft, most of them. And they're doing really, really successful, and I got the pleasure of working with them.
Mm-hmm. Those guys, what have they told you in terms of feedback of what they like about working with you?
Well, they just like the fact that it's exclusive. We work on a lot of quick twitch movements, trying to work on being explosive and making sure that they're getting from point A to point B at the fastest point possible. A lot of the stuff that we do is overspeed, or it has to do with our Vertimax machine or reaction. So they really enjoy that because it's a change-up. Everything I do here is circuit, so it's all on a system. So everything is, we're constantly moving. So not only are you getting in shape and getting your win, but at the same time you're working on those quick twitch movements.
What are some of the challenges in staying ahead of the game? Because the workouts people are doing today are completely different than even 5 years ago, and certainly 10, 20 years ago.
Yeah, absolutely. So I would say it would be the technology. There's always new things coming out, and it's based on what a person's personal preference is. Sometimes, people think, the treadmill works the best, or sometimes they feel like, okay, well, I want to zone in on just footwork. I believe in what they call total body confusion. So I want to make sure that your body is never getting used to the workout. It is always changing, constantly changing. If your body's always constantly changing, you're always moving forward. And that's with just life in general. If you're always in a state of change and you're never getting comfortable, you're gonna be at your best self.
What Did We Learn is brought to you by Fortis College. Visit fortis.edu.
Welcome back into the show. From elite high school athletes and their parents and even family to college stars and professionals, Texas Footwork of Humble will put them all through rigorous training. The athletes who work out there say the unique training is challenging and uplifting.
I started a little bit later. And my thing is, if I had mentors like these kids do have here, I really feel like, my athletic ability would be a lot better than it is now. Because my thing is, they do train you. You do have a lot of things that you do here that majority of your high schools will never even touch on. And my thing is, a lot of kids don't even know. So when you have the equipment, when you have the knowledge, and when you have the people that kind of instill it in you, you're going to progress a lot further than the competition, to be completely honest. You never necessarily know what you're going to get, and you're challenged. A lot of things that you kind of go through is going to be different. Usually you'll find a trainer, it's like they always have a basic routine that you kind of have to go through, and it's like your body always kind of really remember what you're going to do. In all honesty, it's just like here, it's fun, and you're going to be confused, you're going to be challenged. There is no, can I get a break?
The warm-ups here are very fast-paced, so you have to move very fast. So that helps me at the end of the game. So most people are tired in the fourth quarter. I'm not that very tired because coming here, doing workouts that last an hour or 2 hours, that helps me during the game. Play normally lasts 6 seconds. So working out an hour or 2 hours every day here, then translating that from the field is very helpful.
Well, practice, it gets you strength really only. Here you get the strength, the conditioning, helps with all around flexibility and conditioning. So here this makes it better where you're doing 2 workouts a day instead of just 1 and going home and sleeping all day.
I think it's more so, I love the dungeon feeling. It's a small group environment, it's a controlled environment. And actually, the funny thing is, I've been here for going on a year, but been knowing Darren for 2, and coming on the staff. So I think the reason why I love it so much is because I'm very hands-on with the kids and their parents. And since I coming out of high school, I was very highly qualified, very recruited heavily. So basically, it's very hands-on with the kids. And also, I can pour my wisdom in them, asking how it is to get to being a D1 college player. And then the thing about a lot of things with kids is everybody doesn't have to go D1. Everybody wants to go to school. That's what I want everybody to understand. It's about going to school. The accolades come along with it. You got to take care of school first, then on the field, court, that comes along with it.